Good afternoon, and welcome to October 16th, Gregory Santana's Winners and Losers. Nike stalls in the alphas at 9%. So let's go see what happened. And here we are. There's the chart. No, we're not. Well, let's explain that one a little later. Where are we? Oh, I made some mistake here. Maybe. Okay. I'll get myself together. Position, Nike. There it is. Ha ha ha. Hee hee hee. Welcome to my craziness. All right. Enough. Get this fixed here. Get our framer. It is. Alrighty. So there it is. There's our Nike. Nike owes 10.10. We got in on 9:30. Let's go bring all our notes up to date into the picture. It is starting to do a little bit of a downtrend in the MACD. Stochastics is getting in there, and volume is below average. So 9%, 350. Again, like I said, I'm not going to worry about the big rock. I just want to get down to a pebble, so eventually it will go away. That said, let's go on now to our next leader. We are in the Alpha League. So let's go our next leader, XLK, right there. All righty. A little bit of a pullback. We're looking for 268. Yeah, that's disappointing because this is like 300 and something yesterday, 306, and now we're holding on. We're barely holding on to $68, and now we're $200 short on the SM. But where are we? We're not doing bad. We're still above. We are still uptrending on the MACD. We are a little bit leveling on the stochastics. So keep the faith. Moving on. Let's get here now to our next. Now we're going to the losers of the alpha group. And that's going to take us to XLK. A little disappointment here because, wait, I'm sorry, I went to the wrong one. XLY is here. And XLY is hunting for the 316. Let's get these notes organized here. All right. A little bit of a mess up here at the beginning of today's recording. I apologize. I am looking at the clock and I have a deadline that I'm trying to reach, so hang in there with me, please. XLY at $68. We're looking for 316 return. Again, we chip at the rock, make a pedal. Now we can go to XLK into the loser side of today's selections, and XLK is hunting for a low-hanging fruit. We are looking at here at the 30-day moving average, and this XLK, this is the one that was at 300 yesterday. It dropped tremendously, and we'll just do is deal with it. Okay, that takes us now deeper into our next loser. That is Royal Caribbean, and it's just a loser for the day. We don't, I would say, indulge in too deep of it. It's a nice little situation here, nice pattern going up there. Bottom line is that it still has potential. Our expiration. Now, if you notice, all our expirations are January except XLK. That's December. So I'm not going to really sweat these guys until we get to December 1st. We get to December 1st, then we'll be like, yeah, guys. And again, when they get into these my goals, these are my shorter term goal. This is my longer term goal. It gets into here, I start moving up the stops to hold on to that profit. So now it takes us to quad, and quad is interesting. This is a funny one. Remember, I told this last week we're in these dojis, and I haven't. This was a great poker hand. Figure, this is an ace, and then maybe a deuce. But that's like, wow. All right, so the 30-day is starting to level off. There's a little push on the stochastics. There's an uptrend on the MACD. Very strong potential that this just may be a comeback. Remember, we are 1330 down. We were 1345 yesterday. So we're 1340, 1330, and we have 418 to overcome. So just keep a mark. Now I put the marker up here. As you recall, last week I did this to show that's a target zone where we anticipate doing our math of the movement, RTR, ATR, and the delta of the option, that we should be, if we hit this mark, we should be back at recovery. That means the 418 paid back of the lost leaders. Quad is still alive, barely, but it's still there. And then those 13 from past trades. That said, let's go on to XLV, healthcare. And in the healthcare zone, wow, interesting. Nice little flat doji here, but we still have an uptrending MACD. The stochastic is just getting into sold territory. So we'll have to I think it's overbought. Sorry, overbought territory. And we are looking for a 410 on a dead loss leader. So where are we? We're 499, 497, 410. Okay. Let's close off this account here. Going Walgreen. And Walgreen is a put. Now I'm not too crazy about puts because the right reason why. The market is geared for the upside. And I'm going to have to make a decision here on Walgreen. It's like, we're 37. That's still not considered too bad. But again, the market is geared up 70% of the time for the up market. PG. Now, I'm going to have to let you guys know, PG missed the exit. I had a stop limit and I missed the exit. So what I've done, I invoked a Carrie Lam executive order from Hong Kong. All right, so I'm going to get political a little bit. The bottom line is, there is an exception rule that if you miss the exit and you have a tremendous amount of time left on the position, then declare an outreach stop. So this is a put. So my outreach stop is going to be up in here. So I need to take this guy here and it's going to be moved up here. So we're going to, and now see how it's downturning. So this put just might get itself back together again. All right, closing off oh, that's right, we're in PG. I'm sorry, this is PG. That's right. I was talking about Walgreens and see this. Oh, you know what? I'm glad that happened. I'm glad that happened. Here's why. When you start mixing calls and puts in the same account, you got to be so aware of which one you're at. And if you're in a time situation like I am right now, the results could be that you could say, okay, call, put, call. I said, oh, wait a minute. No. I want this to go up. This is a call. And I should have known better. It's an alpha hawk. An alpha hawk is one of my strategies for the upside. So here's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to go to my notes and I'm going to go here and I'm going to put here call. All right. Use everything you just possibly can. Then I'm going to come here and I'm going to put an up arrow. And hopefully that'll remind me that I'm looking at a call. All right, there we are. Okay, so, oh boy, man, we are really pushing the gun here on this time limit. All right, enough said of the alpha count. Let's go to Tigers and get Tigers out of the way. Tigers had an exit with Pepsi at 210. That was really disappointing. Pepsi has now added to its indebtedness. It owed the Tigers 488. Pepsi, and it got taken out here. The original, let me go ahead and get my notes here. We got in at 410, so we took our 50%, which is what it's supposed to be. So we got 50% taken. That's 210 on one contract. So now this is going to go to approximately about just under $700 in arrears, and that's it. And we'll just wait for opportunity. TLT joined the pack as a put. So I got all puts here. It just worked out that way that's what the scanner put up and the lost leaders came into. So let's go ahead to let's go ahead down the list, and we'll start off with Edison. Edison is at 8%. It's a 76 and it's a put. There it is, a hawk put. That's a hawk put we're going for. It got down a little low, and there's still opportunity. This is not too good for puts because this is the U-turn zone. Yeah, when you get down in here, this is like the up. So we're going to have to look at shoring up our bringing our exit down lower to protect what little profit right here. And again, Edison owes $442. We're $76. So let's take 25%, get it, bring it down into the low 300s or even into the high 200s. That said, now we go to TLT. Now, TLT, like I said before, is the options. This is an options. The option is for bonds. When people get scared, they put their money into safe havens. Bonds is one of them. So that safe haven is here. This is a put. We have the same situation. We're entering the U-turn zone. Entering in down here, that means I'm going to be moving my stop into this zone. I'm not going to take a chance with this because why? This zone here is an indication price breaks above the 30-day moving average and the stochastic starts rising. That's an indication that we're into a reversal. So I'm not going to wait for the price to get up here to take me out and lose 30-40%. We are at 17. We'll shore it up and take it here, add it to the $60 of those tigers, and then get back ready for an uptrend. All right, so moving on. Let's get down to the last and final is Dominion. Dominion is a January expiration, so we got time, and it's a call put, what do I call hawk put? So we are looking for it to break down and go up. Now remember, I have to admit, this was an error. I did a put on the north side of the border of the 30-day moving average. That was a mistake. What I have to do is start shoring this down and look for an opportunity of getting out to at least regain some of my capital. If we get into a chance of getting a small profit, be all the better. But the bottom line is that we have to adhere to those rules. Well, that kind of wraps it up for today's winners and losers. I thank you very much for attending, and we'll catch you later. Bye.